Hello. Okay, so it's February 28th, 2025. I'm back in a spot where I used to go to this Planet Fitness gym. This is the Oxbury Plaza. So I used to come here to, just recollect on my thoughts and stuff like that. So this is kind of like I guess like a monumental place for me now, I guess. But yeah, man, like another update in like my health journey. Like I'm feeling another very interesting time. Like I'm feeling very outcasted and like alone almost. Like kind of like I don't fit in with people these days. I don't know how to explain it, because I feel very normal, but the way I live my life, I would say to people would come across as very abnormal. I actually just called in from work. I was at work. I just went to medical and I told them I couldn't manage it and I had to go home because just like a lot of things were weighing on my mind. My head's been hurting. I'm dealing with detox symptoms, and on top of that, just like the environment is just it's I can't deal with it. Like it's getting too hectic, and there's mandatory overtime, and I'm not gonna do that. I only went there for like about an hour and signed off. So yeah, just another techie situation where like I just feel like completely like out of it. Like I don't feel like I fit in. I feel so different from like the people that I'm around, and like that's basically I frequent that job 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, 8 hours a day minimum, 5 days a week with a bunch of mandated overtime. So I spend more time with them than I do with like anyone else, right? Like that's my community, I guess. So you can only understand how I feel. Like I feel like I don't fit in. I don't like think like them. I don't know. But this diet is very interesting. This raw vegan, high fruitarian diet. It's very interesting because I feel so alive. Like every social interaction matters to me. Everything, like, I don't know. I just see things. I feel like I'm so alive. And I feel like when I look around, like, as sad as it sounds, I don't want to act like I'm better than anyone, because I'm definitely not. I'm just a regular person, right? But I just feel like everyone is so tied down due to the heavy food they eat and like the processed food they eat. Like everyone's just, I don't want to say zombied out, but that's what it feels like. Everyone's just going through the motions. Yeah, just going through the motions, just bogged down from all that heavy food they eat. And yeah, man, it's very weird. It feels like I don't relate to most people. Like the things they even find amusing, the things they find entertaining, the things that make them smile and laugh. Like obviously I'm a human. Like there's a bunch of things that we smile and laugh about that like I have in common, because we're humans, right? We're all humans. But I don't know. Even like what I'm saying right now is just like, it might even sound crazy because it may not be understandable, but like, I don't know. A little update. This is how I feel right now. At times like this, when I feel like super down and I feel like I'm losing it, and like, I just need to like recalibrate, rest my body. That's what I know. I need to rest my body and like just recalibrate, just find new reasons and like double down on your why. Why are you doing what you're doing? You know what I mean? Why are you living this lifestyle? And just, yeah, give new purpose, like, like bring some more life to it, so you can. I always have times like this where I just feel like super down and out, and I feel confused, and I feel like, am I doing the right thing? I'm questioning myself, and I'm like, am I crazy? Am I losing my shit? Like I don't, like why am I like, why don't I have a kid? Why am I not married? You know what I mean? Like why am I not just like doing what everyone else is doing? Like I'm single. Why am I not going to the club and just, like hooking up with mad females and stuff like that? Like why am I not doing that? But only time will tell, and results are the name of the game. So as much as people might think what I'm doing right now is crazy or not right, when you have the results, it's inevitable. No one can say nothing. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep I'm gonna rest my body for now, go home, rest my body, maybe eat some food, yeah, and just recalibrate and just find a new purpose, or a fresh purpose to this lifestyle, so I can keep this discipline going and not feel like I'm just like doing the same thing repetitively, and I'm just in the same cycle of just like, you know, feeling bored and feeling just flat. Honestly, that's kind of how I feel, feeling kind of flat, having too many ups and downs. But yeah, this is a very interesting lifestyle. I feel like another thing that I can actually honestly say, like from a vulnerable standpoint, is that this is a very lonely lifestyle. Like, I feel very lonely, you know, because in order for me to have maintained this lifestyle for so long, I had to separate myself and find a lot of solitude and be alone. So in being alone, like, I got addicted to being alone, because I was like, that's what got me the results, right? Being alone helped me maintain my discipline and continue doing what I'm doing, because I didn't have anyone in my ear telling me you're doing this wrong, or why this and that, you know what I mean? So, but it did get me results, and when I got addicted to the results, so I got addicted to being alone, right? So I definitely feel like at this stage in my life, it's imperative that I find some sort of community that is on a similar path to myself. Some people that are like into like health and wellness, you know what I mean, like nature, things of that nature, like back to like the roots of like humanity, you know? So yeah, it's nearing the end of winter, so that's a very big positive for someone such as myself, who loves nature and loves being outside, loves being in the sunlight. I love doing my calisthenics workouts outside, so that's a big positive. So I'm very excited for that. So yeah, yeah, just another check-in video. I'm not used to doing stuff like this. I'm not used to making videos, recording myself talk, but I'm learning. Oh yeah, I'm learning. I'm posting reels right now, like, you know, I'm just putting myself out there. Like, I've been living this life consistently for over a year, almost 2 years, without posting anything, pretty much, without posting here and there, just like, you know, updates like of myself. But yeah, so now it's about time. I really, like, you know, I really try something. I really try to see where I can take this, you know what I mean? It's so funny because you can talk to so many people about this stuff, and like, even though some people might be like, yo, that's awesome, man, you know what I mean, like, you get that sense that like a lot of people don't see it as attainable, or like, you know what I mean, like it's actually a reality. So it's like, it's kind of crazy. You got to be like low-key delusional on this shit, but it's interesting. Like, this life is interesting. Like, I'm a student of the game. Like, I'm a baby crawling in this shit. I'm just trying to learn, man. Like, it's kind of interesting and awesome, and I know my bros would be proud of me, man. I know they would. That's one huge thing. I can never slip up. So I told myself I'm posting a reel every Friday, one reel every week. I'm gonna have at least 52 reels at the end of this year. And sometimes I be feeling like straight doo-doo on a Friday. I feel like crap. I'm like, I'm not gonna post nothing. Like, I don't, like, this is dumb. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just like posting things for my little 200 followers. Like, it's just stupid. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nah. And then I'll make sure, I don't care how I feel. I'm gonna make a post and I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna do what I said. You know what I mean? I know some maybe ACAB would be like, bro, you better post. Are you crazy? So I know they can at least look down at me and be like, okay, that man's really, like, you know, he's doing what he said he was gonna do. And they knew the potential I had. That's why we were such a team. But yeah, man, I'm just out here at Oxbury Plaza, outside of Planet Fitness, where I used to have a membership. That's actually the back of Planet Fitness right there. But yeah, man, little update. Life is going, man, you know. I can't complain. I'm blessed though. I'm blessed. Like, I'm blessed. One thing I have is a strong mind. So, and I have my health, and I have my discipline, and that's one thing they can never take away from me, regardless of what anyone thinks or says about me. So yeah, February 28, 2025. 28 years old. Still a baby crawling in this, you know. We learn something every day. And we don't take nothing for granted, regardless of what anyone else is doing. I'm gonna do me. And learning slowly, day by day, month by month, learning to slowly not care what people think about me. Like, to an extent, as a human, we're tribal beings, right? So we don't want to be outcasted from or ostracized from our community. So like, we're always gonna somewhat care what people think about us. That's just a fact. That's a matter of the fact. Andrew Tate, David Goggins, they can say whatever they want, but like, to a degree, you have to care what people think about you in order for you to, like, you know, be a part of a community. So it just is what it is. But like, yeah, I'm slowly learning to, like, to an extent, not care what people think about me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, as long as you know what you're doing is productive, and you're trying to be as positive with every interaction you have with the world, and you're not, you know, you're not hurting anybody, then, bro, everyone's gonna have an opinion on you. Like, you know, everyone who you cross paths with is gonna have an opinion on you. Point blank, period, bro. Everyone judges everyone. You know what I'm saying? Like, they say, don't judge me, all that stuff. Like, no, everyone judges everyone. You judge your friends, you know, by the things they do. You judge. There's always judgment. We're humans. We judge people. So that's fine, you know. As long as you're doing things with pure intentions and you're working on yourself and you're being productive, you're trying to be as positive as possible with every interaction you have in this world, man, forget it. Like, everyone sins, everyone does wrong, everyone, you know, we're just humans, man. But yeah. Anyways, life is crazy, same time as amazing. Life is crazy, same time amazing. No, life is amazing, same time crazy. Like my boy Kev would say. I'm signing out. Yes, Sirski. Gotta give thanks to God. Live, healthy, and happy. Yes, sir. Salute.